What's up, y'all? This is Relly back with another video, and today we gotta talk about the scenario where Donovan Mitchell may want out of the Cleveland Cavaliers. And we also have a very special guest from the Know It All podcast today. But before we get into anything including Donovan Mitchell, I need to make sure that every single one of you who's watching this video is subscribed, because we have a lot of people that's watching that's not subscribed to amazing content. And if you want to help support the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And when you're done with that, I need you to go over to that like button and smash that too, so we can tell the YouTube algorithm to share this video with the world. But with all that being said, let's talk about Donovan Mitchell, and let's start off with no other than Kevin Tate from the Know It All podcast.
What's up, people? It's the homie Tate from the That's Rather Cavalier podcast on the Fans First Sport Network. Coming at you to give my opinion for the homie Relly Hall, who's doing a piece about a potential Donovan Mitchell trade. I'm going to give you my takes on this potential trade. I'm one of the few people that is a proponent of a Donovan Mitchell trade. Not because I don't think he's a great player. He obviously is a great player. Second team All-NBA last year. Had his best year of his career last season with the Cavs. The Cavs gave up a lot to get Donovan Mitchell in the offseason last year. I believe they gave up 3 players. They gave up Colin Sexton, Lauri Markkanen, and Ojai Abaji from Kansas, the pick they picked last year. All lottery picks. Keep that in mind. Donovan Mitchell is a great player. I think he would be worth that, but I also think that Donovan Mitchell never really wanted to end up in Cleveland. I think he would be content with going to the Knicks or the Brooklyn Nets. He has a player option to opt out, so the Cavs could be in a position where they have to trade him. It could be one of those situations where Donovan Mitchell has no intentions to, but has the Cavs held hostage based off his decision. I think Kobe Altman and the rest of the Cavs brass would be wise to look at trading Donovan Mitchell this year, maybe even by the trade deadline in February, because I think you can get a lot more back for him now than you can in a year and a half when he has all the leverage because he has that opt-out. It'd be a big-time trade. He's one of these superstars who's going to be able to demand where he wants to go in the future. And keep in mind, Darius Garland and Evan Mobley are our future. So I'm all for a Donovan Mitchell trade. Relly, I hope this is what you needed, man. Let us hear your thoughts.
Now, me and Tate has gone back and forth in terms of how we should handle the Donovan Mitchell situation, because we both agree that we need to be strategic, right? We understand that we traded a lot to get Donovan Mitchell, and he has the risk of leaving us for absolutely nothing, right? Which causes a problem, because we hear a lot of rumors that he may very well want to be a New York Knicks, because that is originally where he wanted to go before the Cleveland Cavaliers traded for him. I understand that, right? I really do. I understand that. But where I kind of disagree with Tate is that I do not feel like we need to trade him immediately. I feel like the timetable might be a little bit longer than we may expect. And I don't want to trade Donovan Mitchell for a player such as Joel Embiid, because I do not think Joel Embiid actually makes this better, right? Now, that sounds crazy when you think of how talented Joel Embiid is as a player. The problem I have with Joel Embiid, right? Assuming we trade Jared Allen for something, and we're gonna say Evan Mobley, Joel Embiid, DG, and whoever is our rotation. I don't think that is a long-term roster for the playoff. I think if you're gonna trade Donovan Mitchell, you're gonna trade him for another elite guard. I don't know who that may be. Maybe an elite small forward if that's available. But I think we need to be very, very strategic when it comes to trading Donovan Mitchell, right? Now, me and Tate has talked about this a lot, especially on the Know It All podcast. But I do believe that Donovan Mitchell has a higher chance of resigning on the Cleveland Cavaliers than we give him credit for. But we do have to be a little bit more optimistic and careful, because we cannot afford to lose Donovan Mitchell for absolutely nothing, because that puts a hold on the culture and the development of what the Cleveland Cavaliers is trying to build, right? Now, like I said, we've talked about this a million times on the Know It All podcast, and you can catch us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. You can catch us on anything with podcasts, to be honest, right? Click on Know It Alls or That's Rather Cavaliers. But here on Relly Hall, I want you to know, me personally, I do not feel like trading Donovan Mitchell right now should be something we look at, but we should be aware of the market of Donovan Mitchell right now to see what's out there currently.
That's Atlantis with that money.